everybody, what's going on? My name is Ron. Welcome back to another episode here on Calmsden Farms. June the 13th. I hope you guys are all doing alright. Morning. And yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. So, what are we up to today then, my friends? Well, just generally, just carrying on with where we have been in the last few episodes. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing okay, and yeah, welcome back to another episode here on the farm. We'll go ahead and we'll get everything opened up, anywho. So yeah, so I don't really know what my plan of attack is going to be today. Probably just sorting out loads of bits and bobs. But yeah, so I hope that you guys are all doing okay. We'll start by having a little look at this. Don't need that. That's actually not a bad idea, to be fair. We might need that at some point. I don't know how our slurry's actually doing, to be honest. I mean, we'll have a little ganders anyhow. So yeah, they've got... So these guys are all looking okay at the moment. So we need to bring this lot up. To be fair, we probably will be using that slurry. So we've got some rain coming in tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not really great for making hay, is it? Yikes. So we've got some rain tomorrow, then 2 clear days, then 1 rain, then 2 clear days, then 1 day. So, yeah. Let's have a little ganders at what he's doing. So yeah, so we've got obviously some more of the straw to go. What else have we got to do? So yes, obviously we've got a load of water to obviously collect now. But yeah, so apart from that, I can begin to sell some of these guys, to be honest. So yeah, so it'll be selling, well, selling those for starters because they were incorrect, and look at selling those. Sorry, selling those actually. So yeah, we've got all of that to do as well before the end of the month. But yeah, so apart from that, yeah, it's just a bit of faffing around really. We'll go ahead and we'll get it all opened up. Obviously, I've got enough water now. I've got enough money to buy some more water now, which is obviously going to be pretty good. Not really much else that I can really do, to be honest. It is looking a little bit quiet on the work front. What about a contract? Nope, still nothing. Well, I say there's not a lot of jobs. There is plenty of work to be doing, to be fair. We've got to sort all of the we've got to sort all of the silage out as well. That is the next big job that's looming. Once we finish this, that's the next big job that's looming. Oh, hello. That's the next big job that's looming. Okay. I'll go ahead and we'll load that up with another bale. So we're doing this every morning. We'll be loading her up with a bale every morning. I don't know how many bales are in here, but quite a lot at the moment. But yeah, so we're loading them up with probably a bale every morning at the moment. Just obviously keep the straw because of how many cattle we've got. They are going to need a lot more straw. Oh, hello. That was not what I meant to do. I just dropped it off the face of the earth for a second there. Oh shit. I just realised this is now on the wrong side as well. I did have it on the right side until I dropped it. So yeah, we're just going to be doing a bit of tractoring. Like I said, I need to fill up every single greenhouse over the next few days as well. So we've got to fill up all of them. Fill up every single greenhouse would be grand. And then, yeah, like I said, if we want to get some more money, we need to sell some more silage. I always forget that the silage comes in overnight, though. That's the problem. See, when the plant shuts, obviously they do their inventory. So, yeah, there's no instant money there, unfortunately. But yeah, so we're just gonna have a little. We'll just continue this as kind of a. Come on, in you go. That's not going very well at all, is it? Can you get around there? Yes. We don't have to do any mowing until by the end of the month. Obviously, it needs to be mowed. But apart from that, we don't have to do a huge amount of mowing. Whoa, buddy! There we go. Did you not see me? He was wearing noise-cancelling headphones. I was like, I knew that might happen. Wow. He started walking to the tractor. I was like, holy shit. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll get this all unloaded. Wow, they're all up the front today, aren't they? So yeah, we're just going to blow some straw into the shed here. Just going to blow all of the straw into the shed here. So we'll go ahead and we'll put this away, and then I'm going to swap over and we're going to do all of the hay. We're going to remove all of the hay out of the way. We'll do another load of hay for this morning. Have a beautiful day though, isn't it? Take her off. I'm going to put this onto here, I think. Stop! I don't know what's going on with the contract at the moment. To be fair, there's not really a lot that we can really do at the moment. Yeah, I mean, if I bought that field, it would probably, like I said, we should get a lot of money out of doing that field for a whole crop, which is obviously where we've got to, what we've got to do. There's also great demand as well. I don't know what that great demand is. What is that great demand then? I did actually see that. Hopefully it's wool. Or eggs or something. Doesn't even look like it's even here anymore, to be honest. No. Okay. Nothing that's actually of use anyway. So yeah, obviously this field here is looking pretty good. We have got obviously got the John Deere being put onto row crops to be able to do that field. Should be good. Yeah, there's not a lot else that needs doing, to be honest. It's all a bit of a mess. Shame that we never managed to get these two fields planted. It does mean that obviously we are in a position now that we can plant these really early on, which is obviously useful. Morning, you're right, yeah, I got 2 more hay bales, field 7. Lovely, cheers. Starting to get used to me now. I do feel a bit weird going up here, to be honest, but not long. Nice little job, actually. Good little tractor for it. Do another load shortly. There we go. Do another load for tomorrow, obviously. And then that's all of our little chores done for the day. Like I said, I don't know how much hay we're actually going to have, so... I was actually going to do a quick feed, to be honest. We've got to do a feed, actually. I'm going to have to nick a few of the bales that are in there. Hopefully that will be left with enough. Shame it's going to rain tomorrow. I was going to cut that field today. Obviously I've got that field to do. I've also got the outside down by 21 to do as well. They're okay at the moment. They're not going to be terrible, are they? But yeah, obviously I don't know how close it's going to be. I don't know. Until we finish doing this. Because they might want all of it, that's the thing that worries me. But even if they do, we should have some spare afterwards that we can use. Because they don't know where it's come from. So, yeah, ideally we need to give them a little bit. It's annoying, it's going to rain tomorrow. Half tempted to mow tomorrow, even after the rain. We can wait a few more days. Yeah, but then why, if we're going to have all of this spare? There's no point. No. I can't do it because of that forecast at the moment, so we're going to have to yoink a few bales out of here. Because they all need a bit of protein and a bit of sustenance. So yeah, we're going to have to do a quick load here. I'm going to put 2 bales in. And now I'll go and grab a silage bale as well, I think. I kind of want to grab, well, if I put 2 bales in and I empty it down to about 50%, it should be about 50-50, I think. There's no way they're going to require all of this, I know that much. Because obviously, yeah, there's no way they're going to require all of this. Like I say, even if they do, we can use our own hay by that point to top it up, so it's not an issue. They don't care where the hay comes from. As long as it's good quality that they can feed, they really don't care. We'll let that mix for a minute. I'm going to leave that run, and we will go and pick up a silage bale, I believe. One of the, well, I think this is the last really old first one, I believe. So what, it was made like 2 years ago or whatever? 2 years ago? 1 year ago, rather. So it's really old. For us, anyway. Yeah, that one there we can use, and then see they're all crap, and then the ones at the back are all good. I believe that's the case anyway. See, all of the crap ones were the ones that came off that field when we're a bus bank, and there was no one else to do any work. Let me get rid of the wrap off of this actually. Just pick it up. I'm just gonna fling it that way for a second. Let's de-wrap this. De-wrap all of that. Get rid of all of that off the back. Lovely. Just put it in a pile over here. Yoink. Right. So yeah, as you guys can see, these are all looking okay. These here are all good bales that we can use. I don't know what that end one is. Don't know what that end one is. That end one worries me a little bit, and I don't know why we've got half there as well. I don't know why we've got that one. Can't remember, to be honest. And then we've got all of these. I think these are the ones off the back of field 21, which are okay to use. Just obviously I'd rather not use them if I'm using them. We don't need to make any more silage, so we can go down to field 21. Like I said, I'm going to be making 2 of them off silage, of hay then. But yeah, that helps out a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plonk this onto here. We're going to use this. I'm going to use this bale. This is our last one of the original, which I think came off the sheep field. Pretty sure. This came off that sheep field, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so that's all good. Like I say, all of that stuff that's over the back there needs cleaning at some point. I don't know what those other bales are. That's the only thing that worries me a little bit. I don't know what those other bales are. I don't really want to get rid of the silage, so in case we get another silage contract, that's the only thing that I will say on that one. Is that if we get another silage contract, obviously I won't have the spare to send instead. Which is what I will say to that one. That's the only thing I will say. But, because it's crap, I can't send it to anywhere other than BGA. Because obviously it's garbage. So, there is that. Oh shit. I won't do that. Yeah, I don't really want to. Well, I can't send it. I can't send it for food because obviously it's garbage. It's all mouldy stuff, but if it's going to the BJ, A, it's my place, so it doesn't matter, and B, obviously it's being burnt anyway. This is a bit awkward. We shouldn't really be using this for our own feeding. Let me just swap this over for a second. Because if I'm caught by someone using this for my own feeding, obviously our account's in jeopardy, so we'll take this off. I'll take this back off for the second. So yeah, I can't be using this for my own gain. If for some reason one of the store people comes up, and yeah, because obviously at the end of the day it increases wear on their tractor, which is not allowed. So obviously the likelihood, I mean, it's on camera as well, but the likelihood of that happening is pretty slim. But yeah, obviously it's on camera as well, so we're not going to do that. So if I empty... Yeah, I think I will probably get rid of the silage, and we kind of need the money. We do have enough spare bales that we can use anyway, for feeding if we need to. I might have to remow field next 21 for silage. I don't know if we're going to get away with doing hay, because the quality's crap. However, we have mowed it, so it does mean that obviously it's going to be newer grass than what it was. So we might get away with it. So yeah, we're going to have a good few days carting sheep as well. Can we get that over there? Come on. I always find this rather difficult, because I don't really... Do we have to go this way? I cannot remember. I just find it extremely difficult. I cannot remember what tip side it is. I should just look it up. Well, no, hold on, no. If we go to how we do it when we're oh Christ, when we're doing our own silage. Sorry, when we're doing the contract hay, it is on this side, isn't it? Because we turn back around, so it is definitely on this side. Go right up against it. Actually, we got a gap in the wind here. Oh, for Christ's sake, man! They're all coming over now. Yo, chill, buddy. I think we might have to telehandle this in. I didn't think we had a problem with this before. Brace the sheep. It's so stupid. Yeah, it's gonna just fill up. Oh no. Gonna fill it up completely. There you go, guys, you can have some of that. I just realised I'm gonna make this just a complete mess now. I'm really liking that though, to be fair. I've just realised something, that's gonna be an issue now. We should have dumped it all over here. Because obviously getting it out of there is going to be a bit of a problem. We made a bit of a mess. Anyway. Might have to use the bobcat maybe. Hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, that is actually going to take us... I don't really want to use the bobcat actually. Because if we use the bobcat, we're going to struggle because of the capacity of the thing. Come on, power up. Obviously this is going to take a little while to work, but yeah. That could be a bit of a problem. You have to let this mix for about half an hour probably. Does mean leave it unattended over here, which is not ideal, but... Cool, that was a bit tight, wasn't it? Yeah, she don't like this too much, that's for sure. She's not particularly fast when it's on, is she? So we'll let this mix for a good half hour. Oh, hello. Right. Let it mix for a good half an hour. Oh, right. I don't know why that doesn't want to tip into there, to be honest. And I've only just got it bloody cleaned as well. It wasn't that long ago that I had to clean it because of obviously how it was. That was a bit stupid actually, I mean. It's okay until obviously you get behind, you get in between the troughs. Trying to get in between the troughs is an arsewipe, shall we say. Oh jeez, we must... Bro, we've ruined the suspension with that, haven't we? Oh, hello. That just knocked that round slightly. Right. Okay, there's not a lot there. It's a fairly big bucket, this. But yeah, like I said, putting it into the pile right next to the thing was not particularly smart. Because now I've got to try and get it between the... Hi guys. Why am I not filling this up? Nope, still not filling it out. What is going on here? I don't know. I'm confused. I do be a little bit confused right now. Right, there we go. Okay. That's why I don't like doing it this way. Move! Come on, sheeps, move. He's actually underneath the bloody thing. Move. What a mess. No, okay. Because now obviously we're gonna have literally just hay everywhere. This scoop's actually pretty good though, to be fair. Can probably get away with most of it. Don't like it being in a mess though. Nope, see, you cannot fill it from... I used to be able to fill it from this end. I don't know what the hell's happened, but it's just dumping it completely now. Whatever, they'll just have to leave it like that. I don't really care. Are you okay over there, buddy? Nope, that's way too far. Oh, that's close to the sheep. He's really not bothered, are they? They really just are not bothered. I just forgot actually that I could extend this. It might just be easier just to extend it over. That'll do. It's not ideal, but it'll do. Now hopefully, obviously all that tier bar is now fully mixed, and we can take that down to the cattle. With a little bit of luck, we can fill the cattle up with fresh food, which they've been needing for a little while. I wasn't gonna nick it off of there, but when we had this problem, when obviously now we've got this problem that we can't make any hay because it's going to rain, to the end of the, and the other thing is as well, we're only going to be left with it afterwards anyway. We know that, so I don't know why I'm worried. Obviously, got to be a bit careful with how much we use. But if we're only using 2, maybe 4 bales, I can't see that being an issue. They never require all of it. That's one of the benefits of working for this contracting system, is that we get to keep the overspill, which I love. But there is a very, very clinical reason, not just because you get to keep the overspill. The reason that you get to keep the overspill is because in case there is, in case you miss anything or you lose some yield. That's the only thing actually, is if we lost some yield. But generally, I've never known to lose that amount of yield. Anyway, it's done now. We cannot extract it back out of there. Alright, hopefully this is done. Let me just double check. Ah, I've parked that right in the wrong place. I should have actually just gone and got another bale, shouldn't I? Idiot. Yep, that's perfect. Lovely. Ooh. We already have one of them, don't we? Yeah, we have one that's worth 33 grand. That's not exactly much of a saying. I suppose it's 4 grand, isn't it? I don't know. It's not exactly anything major though, is it? Right, let's go and dump this. So the smaller bales are actually only 19%. Well, I say the smaller bales, the round bales, the usual round bales. They're not, well, they are smaller, but they're not smaller compared to the square ones. In comparison. You good there, buddy? Yeah, it does not like this, does it? Wow. It always needs to be on the right side. He says as he automatically puts it onto the wrong side. Okay. Be on the left side then. At least this pit's empty as well. But I do need to get the other pit empty. Yeah, that's the thing, is that we can't use them for any food, so even if we do get any silage ones, unless they're going to the BGA, in which case we could just use our good silage anyway. Why are we not getting... Oh, that's why. Gonna start running out of grass soon. Whee! We're on 2 wheels. There's a bit of a man there, isn't there? Anyway, right. Greenhouses is the next job. Hopefully, yeah, like I said, we can empty all of that slurry onto the grass in the next few days. Well, as soon as we get weather good enough. But at the moment, it's just garbage, isn't it? Get that taken off. Drop that. Hook that back up. Reverse this back round. We'll fire it back up again. And we'll go ahead and we'll fill her up with 2 more hay bales, ready for tomorrow morning. So obviously what I do to keep prepared. Ready? Jump out, hop back into this, pick up 2 more hay bales. Pretty simple, isn't it? Get rid of another 2 bales onto here. And then, like I said, back to doing the watering. Make sure that everything's full of water. What's the next job after that? Right, you sort that. I know what the next job is after that too. We'll go ahead and we'll put this away. I love this telehandler. I do love telehandlers so much. Probably one of my favourite things to use on the farm. I might actually have to start using maybe another, like, don't know what that is. I might have to start using, it looks like old silage. Might have to start tipping, doing more than one straw bale. Hopefully they're now not green, they're now green, yeah. Or, they've still got a little bit still to go. To get off red, but they're getting there slowly. To be fair, actually, no, they're full on straw at the moment. We can't give them any more than one bale a day, because otherwise they'll overflow. We cannot do that, can we? I do not have any need to do that. Okay. Don't really care, to be honest. Right. Just gonna just pull this back round. And then off to go and do some more watering. Seems a bit of a waste on a lovely day like this, but it's all we have left to do now. Watering and silage manoeuvring. If we're really running out of jobs, like I say, I'm going to sell that site. It doesn't really matter too much, because like I said, we've got enough silage to both keep us going for food and to keep us going for another contract. To be fair, there's not a lot of grass fields anyway. They're very, very minimal grass fields, aren't we? The biggest one would probably be 22. Oh no, 29. Yeah, if we got 29, we'd struggle to get the backlog on that. But then we can afford to wait 30 days anyway if we needed to. And there's no guarantee it would be to the BGA anyway. So yeah, there's no point in faffing about with that. Greenhouses. That's everything, isn't it? Yeah, we just got greenhouses to do. We've obviously we'll go around and sort all of them. We'll fill everything up to the maximum, including the water and the manure as well. Got to do a bit of manure work at some point. Nice and easy though. Like I said, all of that silage, yeah, we need to sell all of that silage. Because at the end of the day, we need to keep our BJ filled as well. Otherwise, it's not making us any money. Quite frankly, so yeah. And then next month we can be in. I'll say next month. I don't know. Shame we lost both of these two fields. They're not the biggest fields, though, to be fair. Unless we sell both of them, and then with it, we then buy the other two. Trouble is, the work that I've done would be a bit pointless now. Actually, I need to keep it running, actually, don't I? Because I need the PTO on it. There we go. So we'll let her fill up for 15 or so minutes. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, take us a little while, isn't it? I'll do. Cool. Right, we're filled up. So away we must go. Another full load, but it looks like we're going to need to use all of it. I'm glad that we bought this bigger tanker. Much more useful than that tiny little one. That would have taken us forever. Not that we're in any rush obviously anymore, but time is still money at the end of the day. We can still literally do anything else. The only thing is obviously how long this tanker is, but it's alright. These are looking pretty good. I don't want to let them get too full though. Let's have a little ganders. Yeah, no, happy days, isn't it? Let's have a little look then. Okay, cool. Hold on, we're supposed to be activating those two. Let's have a little look then. I need to get this open. Not that. That. Okay, you know what? We'll just go around each one because for some reason it doesn't actually show me. Bit annoying. But obviously I want everything topped up anyway. So not really an issue with it. We'll just top every single one up. Alright, that'll do. That's empty. That's that first one filled up. To be fair, they're all running now, so that's good. We're going to get out of here. We've got loads of space. Can you get around there or not? Sweet. Actually, we'll leave the engine running. Put that into there. Will do. Ugh. Definitely take it a while out. There you go. Another load done. Go ahead and we'll fill her back up. And then yeah, I guess we've then got to move on to the sides, I suppose. Not much else that really needs doing, is there? That's one done, anything. Fill that one up. Okay, put that one onto there. Yeah. Fill that one all up. Lovely. One more to go, I believe. And then yeah, we're pretty much there after that, really. Obviously then they all should be then pretty clear. So we need to fill them up with seeds, we need to fill them up with manure as well. Lovely. Oh, hello. Little messy. How much are we actually into our loan as well? 380 grand, so we're quite far in. I don't have to buy that because obviously we will make a bit of money back from that. What's that? That's 29 grand. How much is ours? 33. It's hardly really worth it, is it? Let's have a little gander. So, he's all looking okay. So obviously, yeah, water's fine, water's fine, water's fine, 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 fine. But we don't even need any more water. Oh, that one doesn't have any water. Shut the last one out. As I said. Depends where they stop, to be honest. It's a good few minutes to load it up, though, isn't it? And then, like I said, I just need to decide what I'm going to do with the silage bales. I'll probably try to sell them. I can't go that fast, to be honest. We'll fill them up completely. I may as well do all of the water, to be fair. And then they're going to come and pop them up tonight, so... yeah. Good, wasn't it? Big old Bowser. Oh, Jesus. Got a lot of manure to get rid of, to be honest. Yeah. Do need to buy some more seed, actually. Another little job that I've got to sort. Okay, that'll do. But yes, that's the final job, is to get rid of all of that silage. To be fair, actually, we ought to fill up all of them completely again, just to make sure that they're all completely full. And the same with the seed, and the same with the manure as well. I don't know how much seed I'm going to need. It might be the fact that we do have to take out a loan and actually do that other field now. Because otherwise we're just going to have no work. Never really been in a position that we've had no work, to be honest. We'll be going again anyway. Has any of them got no seed either? They've all got seed. Haven't even been here though. I don't know, so they do all have manure. They will have a lot of manure actually. Just seed. Okay. Makes my life a bit easier, doesn't it? There's 8 bags of seed. Pretty enough, shouldn't it? Yeah, it's not cheap though, is it really? That's already money for quite some time now. Might as well get 8 full things. Go for one more load of water. They are full on manure, but we'll have a little look at the cows in a second, see how they are for manure. So we've got a load of seed there, which can obviously go in. I don't know if we're actually able to use our own repurposed seeds as well. I'll just make it into compost. Some of the old seed can just be made into compost, to be honest. That's all they're putting it in for, isn't it? It's just composting. Because that's the thing, is that they're actually just normal plants. That's actually a good point. Got loads of spare seed that could just be, in theory, just filtered in. I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I think it's vegetable seed, to be fair. But yeah, I've got all of these bags in here. Yeah, I don't know if we're able to pile any more up onto that, to be honest. That's pretty full. Could do with filling that up a bit more. See how we get on. We need to sort some seed out. Right, that'll do. Don't know where I'm actually going to put this. Oh, it's somewhere, isn't it? But where, I don't know. It might just have to stay outside in all honesty. Being truthfully thankful. Yeah, they're not producing a huge amount. That's literally all that it was. Okay. That's fairly easy then, wasn't it? I think we might have actually filled that one up completely, to be honest, last. I didn't know how much they were going to use, so... Yeah, it's literally not even worth it. Alright. So those two are completely full. Like I say, I want to fill them up completely with... They're coming in to pop them this afternoon, so... Yeah, that should be alright, shouldn't it? Okay, yeah, that's not very much to it. Doesn't even matter if it's stagnant water, to be honest. Okay, that's emptying pretty quickly. That gonna empty the whole lot. No, it's not gonna empty the whole lot. Just making noises for some reason. Done. Right, I'll go and empty the rest of this into the sheep, because why not? I don't know if they're going to take all of this, I don't know. So that is then fully complete with water. Next job is to put some, what's it called on them? Don't even know. Manure is the word that I'm looking for. So yeah, we'll just dump a load of manure into the pit. Yeah, so I need to question them if I can use my old seed as compost as well. Because obviously that would be useful if I can. Potentially look at mixing it, I don't know. But obviously I need a use for all of this old seed that's kind of just lying around. Which is really quite old now. The seed that we buy doesn't have a very long shelf life. So I've just bought some vegetable seed from the store, but if we can mix it with just some grass seed and bits and bobs, then that'd be good. I don't really know. If we do desperately need money, obviously we've got the sheep to sell. To get it down to a half population before the end of the month. I don't know if all of that's going to come out of there. Oh, what? Okay. I didn't even use half of that. Right, well, looks like we're just going to be sticking with some stagnant water. Oh well. Never mind. Pull that open. How did he not contact him? Or? I think this will just have to stay where it was originally, to be honest. I'm going to have a go with doing the manure as well, and then obviously I've got a bit of seed as well to go in. But we'll do the seed. We'll do all of the seed tomorrow. The seed's going to be a bit of a difficult thing. Quite a large abundance of seed now. That was supposed to reverse this. This was supposed to go over here. Yeah, now we have quite an abundance of seed right now. Yeah. Break it down into compost and that'd be great. Take that off. Takes a little while to lower that down, doesn't it? Restoration, right. That's done. Sorted. Right. We may as well shut this, to be honest. Because I'm kind of done for the rest of the day here. Obviously I've got to move a load of manure. So yeah, so it looks like we'll be going and pick up these seeds tomorrow. So yeah, they should begin to sprout back up of what they've got inside pretty quickly. And obviously they bring some plants in as well. Obviously they're still going to need a bit more seed. Yeah, I don't know if the old seeds will be any good, like I said, as compost for them. Potentially, I don't know. Gonna need the bucket with the hole in the middle for this. Gonna need the bucket with the hole in the middle. The other problem is I'm not going to be able to get through because the cows are quite far up the front when I saw about half an hour ago. Half an hour ago? What the hell am I saying? A lot more than half an hour ago, that's for sure. I think this is full, which means that we're probably losing out manure, which is... yeah, it's not really the end of the world, but... obviously it's not really particularly ideal. Hello, girls. Shut the doors, you spoon. Ah. We got a hole in the bottom. Whoop. That's close. We just drove into someone's house. Really? Oh no, we're alright. So yeah, we've got to be careful, obviously there's not a hole in the bottom. Yeah, hopefully that's made a bit of progress though. Now this is actually an issue, is that both of the telehandlers are going to need service at the same time. Which was not very smart. So I should probably get the other one in for service tomorrow. I should probably get the Bobcat in. So we should be getting the road crops back, which would be good. Thank you for that information. Right. Obviously this just goes up above, and then all that happens is... I've got the hole in it or not? It does. I should just start filling that up. So that one there should now be full. Right. It's not a lot of manure, to be honest, but that should hopefully fill them all up. Whoop! That is not what I wanted to do. Just dropped a load of manure out up on the floor. Oopsies. The eggs will probably need to be sold as well at some point. I didn't mean to drop all of that on the floor. There we go. Okay. It's no good. Can't seem to do that one for some reason. Actually, I might not like it because it hasn't got anything inside of it. Oh no, we did actually fill it a little bit, that makes sense. No, 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 no. There's actually a bit of manure over here as well. It might be because they're not on. I think that might be a problem. I'm assuming that means that everything's totally full now. But I don't know. Yeah. No. Don't know. Don't know. But they're totally full, so that's fine. I've got a bit more over here as well. Nope! I just dropped it all out of the bloody thing. There's a bit more on the floor over here, isn't there? Yeah. Not a lot. We'll leave this here with this as well, to be honest. Oh, hello. There's a lip on it, so it stops you from accident. Sweet. Take this off. Lovely. But how have you got there? Hopefully it found its own way back in, but still. So yeah, tomorrow will be seeds. We'll do all of the seeds tomorrow. And pick up all of the seeds. We'll also take the Bobcat down for its service tomorrow. We swap over with the John Deere. Oh Christ. Don't do that. Bowls. That's not really what I wanted to do. So I can pick it back up like that. There you are. I don't think there's anything else that needs doing today, to be honest with you guys. Yeah. I might go ahead and buy that though. Go ahead and we'll just borrow a little bit of dough. Just to buy that. Because, like I say, if we sell it, obviously we'll be able to get the same. We'll be able to get more money back. Swap it for a slightly older version. Oh yeah, I think this is what it's kind of coming to be honest. So, yeah. Not like I haven't done it before. So, yeah. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I need to buy it. Well, I don't really know. I might sell these other two fields and then swap it for the others. I don't know. I don't really want to sell that. I could sell that. 342 grand. 500. Could buy that field. In all seriousness, with that dough, I could buy that field. To do what I do. Ugh. Don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I might actually go ahead and do that, to be honest. But obviously the ploughing that we did was a bit pointless. My personal opinion. But yeah, no, I couldn't pass up on that, so didn't leave us with a lot of money, but obviously once we sold the thing, we should be okay. Right guys, I hope you've all enjoyed. I'll see you all again soon.